Good morning, my friends. I came on to say hello. I know some of you are going to be watching this later. I've had lots of people message me and ask me if I'm okay, if my sister's okay, are we all okay? We are getting through this. That's all I can say is we're getting through this. Hi, Jose. My son-in-law's here. Hi, Dennis. We're getting through this. You know, this has really been hard. all I can tell you is if you're going through something like this and you're going through death after death and life gets a little bombarded, that's the only word I can think of right now, is that you have got to move forward. Is it easy? No, it's not. And you feel like life just keeps giving you these hammers, and you just keep getting hammered, and you're like, what did I do? But you didn't do anything. You didn't do anything. This is, you know, where the road meets, the rubber meets the road. This is where it is. You know, this is how you shape yourself. You make yourself think that it's not the end, but the beginning. Hi, Dennis. Thank you. Thank you, sweetheart. It is as hard as it will ever be. And things will get harder sometimes. How do you move forward? You just do, baby. You just do. Is it easy? No, I can't tell you it's easy. This is the first of my family to go. My mother and my father, of course, are all gone. But for my brother, my family, my sibling, this is my first sibling that is gone. And now he's with mom and daddy. Is you know, not easy to take. It's not easy to take. But you always wonder in the back of your head, did I call him enough? Did I talk to him? Did he know I loved him? That's what hurts. Did he know I loved him? And I know he did. He was going through his own issues. I was here in California. But did he know? Hi, Patty. Hi, my patty cakes. So that's what you have to deal with. And if you keep that in your head long enough, it'll mess with you. It will mess with you. Again, I've gotten so many messages from people that are asking, are you okay? And I'm okay. Yeah, Patty, I'm so sorry for your loss as well. I'm so sorry, sweetheart. You know, it's... If you do not... Hi, Antonia, my sissy. I love you so much. Linda, hi, baby. I just have to push forward. We all do. It's not, you know, because, oh, Rosemary's stronger. She can get through this, you know. No, it's not about that. It's not about who's stronger or who's weaker or who needs more time and who doesn't need more time. Who really doesn't need more time, right? I am grateful for social media. I know a lot of people say, well, I got to get off social media because, you know, that just drives me crazy. All these people going crazy. I need social media. I'm here on a farm. I see nothing but land, and I need you guys. I personally need you guys. And I have you guys. So many people think of me. So many people love me. And I love you too. I've not forgotten anybody. I've not, you know, I still try and do the birthday things, you know, and I still come on Facebook to put my today's truth, but they're my truth. I know that someone's wrote me this note about, you know, quotes and stuff, but they're my truths. And if you can relate, then we're on the same page. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Anyway, so I'm here to just say good morning and that I'm okay. Bye, my Antonia. She gets to go babysit her baby. We have another baby in our life as well. And that keeps us busy whenever he comes over. But right now, both parents have maternity leave. That's another thing. Can you believe you have 6 months of maternity leave? Or is it 6 months or 3 months? I don't know what it is, but it's a long. Us, when we were having our babies, Antonia and I, Connie and I, 2 weeks. 2 weeks. You got off 2 weeks and you had to go back to work. So that's crazy. What's Patty saying? Going back to YouTube to talk about this kind of stuff. Just started creating it because of your inspiration. Aw, Patty, I love you so much. And you're doing great, girlfriend. Hi, Chelsea. Give my baby some hugs and kisses. Yeah, I know people have been asking me, am I going to do any more videos? Yes, of course I am. And I'm also going to Dallas. I'm going to be at the memorial of my brother. God, it's so hard to even say that, to even think that someone is gone from your family. But they're not gone, are they? They're here. Every time we speak of them, they come alive. So that's what we're going to be doing at the memorial. We're going to keep him alive. And so I get to go to Dallas. And in order to have a cheaper flight, you stay a little longer. And so that's a blessing for me. I get to stay 3 weeks with my sister and my family, my girls. I can't wait to see my Sara and my Raquel, my grandbabies. It's, awesome to go see your family and be with your family. I'm not going to say that I'm not going to miss my husband. I'm going to miss my husband, but thank God for FaceTime. We can always FaceTime each other. And we're still, praying, and we're going to be there at the WSFA. I'm taking my husband with me. And so it's all working out. It's just, I have been here, but I haven't been here. I've been on social media, but I haven't been on social media. Does that make sense? I hope so. I'll get on for a second to put things up or to remember someone's birthday. And please, I apologize if I did miss your birthday. I mean, my brain has not, been in a good spot lately. But I'm pushing forward, You got to push forward. Yes, Linda, you get to meet the famous Blue Eyes. Now, my husband, he's a smoker. For the ones that don't know, Mama has a smoker in her life. And so if you guys, have anything to say, keep it to yourself. Keep it to yourself. Anyway, I'm just putting that out there because it's true, I didn't have to say that, but I did. Patty Cakes. You got my number? You can call Mama. You can call me. Anyway, so yes, going forward after a family passes away is pretty tough. But you can do this. You can push forward. Again, and everybody has their own time schedule. You can't push anybody to say, snap out of it. Get out of it. Don't. Why are you so depressed? You have so much life to live, right? Live for the person. Keep going, right? And that is so true. Yes, it's true. But everybody has their own time. all I can do with all the other stuff that keeps pounding me down is move forward. Because if you don't, sweetheart, you can go crazy. Physically, mentally, spiritually. I'm just being honest. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you and tell you, oh, it's all roses and life is just a dream come true. No, but life is what you make it. Life is as you wake up every day and be grateful and thankful for what you have and where you live and the roof that you have over your head, even though the roof is not perfect, but it's still a roof. It's what you make of life, right? Oh, thank you, Patty. Patty's thanking me for my hair. It's getting long, but I ain't cutting it. I was going to get it trimmed for the WSFA thing, but I don't think so. I think it's going to stay like this. So, hi, Jerry Ann. I hope your shoulder's feeling better, my girl. But it is what you make it. Grief will bubble up when you least expect it. Hugs to you. Thank you, Linda. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah. It's not easy. I just lost my sister-in-law, and we've had to deal with so many things that she left behind. Guys, I'm in the same boat. You know, you have items and things that you want to give to people. Put it in a will. Put it in a will. Make sure you do that. Don't let other people, when you pass, don't let other people go through this burden. It's a burden. It is a burden. We have had to deal with so much that was not taken care of, and now we're having to deal with it. And, you know, I am not here to tell you how to do things, or, you know, I never have. I only tell you what I'm going through. And thank you, sweetheart. Jerry Ann says she's been thinking about me. I have too, sweetheart. And you look amazing. Everybody's on that keto diet. Yeah, you go, you go. I used to say, and I'll be honest, I used to say, wow, is that going to hurt our hearts, you know, to do the keto diet and stuff? But I've seen so much amazing progress. You go, Tanya. I mean, and Sarah and whoever else is doing it. You go. You do what you do what works for you. Do what works for you. Anyway, guys, so I will be in Dallas. I get there on the 28th, and let me read this real fast. We honor the ones we have lost by living and being happy to the best of our ability. Amen. Get a will or have a bonfire. Ain't that right, Patricia? My patty cakes, ain't that right? It's just hard, guys. It really is. And it's not easy. And when you're the only person, you know, my husband's the only, they were all adopted. My husband is adopted, and his two siblings were adopted. And when he's the only one dealing with all this, it's not easy. Mama and Daddy are gone, and so they put the burden on us. And so, actually, he's out right now, you know, dealing with something right now that we've had to deal with. He's talking to the lawyer, but anyway, that's another situation. So, I know I keep repeating myself, but again, you know, yes, we keep them alive, Patty, so true. But we have to move forward, you know. And there's times where I will just sit here and try and beat myself up and say, was I a good sister? A good sister-in-law? Was I a good sister to my brother? And my mind goes somewhere else. But then you know how I practice positivity. I will go right back and I will talk to myself and tell myself, no, Rosemary, you were the best Rosemary that you could be to those people. And they loved you for it. Because you can't sit and You cannot sit and dwell on what you weren't, because they're gone. The people that are alive right now, this is the time to say, you want a cup of coffee? Do you want to talk to me? You know? My mama used to have this saying, and it's not something new, but she used to say, you want to give me flowers? Bring them now while I'm alive. Don't wait till I'm dead. Because my mama had cancer at a very young age. For me, it was young. She was in her 40s. I can't remember exactly how old. But she was in her 40s. And, you know, we knew she was going to pass. Back then, cancer was you know, a death sentence right away. Now, you know, it's a little better. A little better. Not so much a death sentence, but you know, a way of living again, with so many things that you have to do to stay alive. But anyway, that's another story too. But the thing is that, you know, she used to say, you want to give me a ring? You know, give it to me now, so I can pass it on, so I'll know who to give it to. You know, you know, just things to that nature. And I said ring because I wear this ring in memory of my mother. This is my mama's ring. And my sister gave me this ring after she passed. And these are the two rings I always wear. I don't wear my jewelry unless I go somewhere. But anyway, I just wanted to come on and tell you guys that I will be going to Dallas. And that Connie has not been on social media. She's fine. She's just had a lot to deal with herself. And we're going to get through this. And when I'm there, I'm going to do my best. You know how I do. I use my phone to video everything. I will be videoing us talking, us trying to get through this. And, you know, everybody has their own timing, like I said before. Don't try and push people into, you need to snap out of it. Don't do that. Don't do that to people. Don't do that to family members. Let them come out of it stronger and better in their own time. Because that's what we're getting. We're getting stronger. We're not getting weaker. I know people think that, you know, I don't want her to get depressed. I don't want her to go into depression. Well, you can't say that. You can't say that somebody's getting depressed because somebody's just trying to work through it. And it takes time to work through it, to process what has just happened in our lives. You know, I know that a lot of people think that, you know, they say, oh, this has been the worst year of my life. Oh, poor Rosemary, she's been the worst year of her life. She's had this happen and this happen and this. Oh, my goodness. No. No, 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 no. Mm-mm. Mama don't play those games. I've not had the worst year. I've had a year of life. This is life. This is not a drama. This is not, you know, put on a happy face for people. This is what life is. And I'm living. I'm living today with what comes. And if it's good, I embrace it. And if it's bad, guess what? I embrace it. I embrace it. Because that's what you do. That's what you do with life. That's what you do with any situation in life. I'm not going to lay down and forget about living and forget about going forward. No, 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 no. You still got to do what you got to do for you. If you've had gastric bypass and gastric sleeve, and you know what I'm talking about. If you've had, you know, that in your life, then you keep going forward with that. I know a lot of people are talking about, regain and how hard it's been. I so apologize for not getting back to coffee talks. I have coffee talks. I have people that have written to me, and I send them old videos, which I hated to do before. I hated to do that. But please forgive me for now because of what's going on in my life. But let me tell you something. Thank you, sweetheart. This is real life. This is real talk. That's what we're talking. When I go on FaceTime, that's what I'm going to call it, Jerry Ann. Real talk. But, what was I saying? My mind went blank. Ooh, I hate when that happens. Isn't that annoying? It's annoying when you get older. It's annoying. So, when you've had weight loss surgery, and you have to move forward, right? You just do. And people say about the regain and all that. You got to do what you got to do for you. If it works for you, fine. If it doesn't, you try something else, you know. Everybody has their own metabolism. Everybody has to deal with, you know, big hips, small hips, big butt, small butt. It just, it is what it is. But I always tell people when they tell me, man, you're almost 13 years out, which will be in April the 19th. I almost forgot my date. April the 19th, I'll be 13 years out. I rejoice in the fact that I'm not 487 pounds. And that my body has maintained its shape, and it is what it is, right? And I even hate to say it is what it is, because so many people get out of things by saying, it is what it is, you know? But it is. It's time to start loving the body you see in the mirror. Even if it's not the body that it was at the beginning of your weight loss surgery. Because of what I say so many times, you know, don't waste it. Because that's wasting life. You're not living life, you're wasting it by getting all upset about, you know, it doesn't look like it did back then in the day. Now, I have to say this too. I can still wear my clothes from when I got, you know, lost my weight. That's amazing. But you got to do what you got to do. You got to keep going the route you took. You got to go with the lifestyle that you chose. True life is up and down and loses, but aren't we blessed to feel these losses? It means we have great family and great connections. Amen, Jerry Ann. Amen. You have coffee talks ready to go? No, I've not. No, Patty, I have not. I have coffee talk questions. I don't have coffee talk videos that I've made. Now, I have old ones. They're, you know. Bye, Patty Cake. So, hi, Veronica. So, you know, stop wasting your time, you know, being upset because you're not where you were. It's just so, it's a waste of time. And now that, you know, I'm going through this loss of life, you know, people that are passing and I'm still alive, I want to live it to the fullest. I've always said I wanted to live to the fullest. But I don't want to regret the life I chose for me. And that happens sometimes with people that send me messages, and I'm trying to, you know, type to them because you guys love to text. I like to use the phone. But and you know, you're regretting this and you're regretting that. You chose that. So live that. And live it with a, how can I explain this? With joy. With joy. You know, this is different from loss. This is joy I'm speaking of. You know, take the time to enjoy the little bit that you might have. I don't have much, but I enjoy it. We found a box the other day. I think I put it on. I did put it on Facebook. I got a new wave oven. Didn't even know I had it. I inherited it from my sister-in-law. Actually, we even inherited our car from our sister-in-law. The other day, someone said, "Oh, you're driving a Cadillac." Yeah, nobody knows our circumstances. You don't, you know, we wouldn't have it if we hadn't inherited it. Let me just say that real fast, because somebody said something ugly. But, you know, you got to just, people don't know the circumstances. People think, "Oh, you got a Cadillac." But they don't know we inherited it. So anyway, that's what I'm saying. You got to take those crazy things that people say and let them go instantly. Because if you dwell on what they say, they stay in here and they become rooted. And that's no good for anybody. Not even you. You know, a lot of our diseases and problems that we have come because they've been rooted in us. You know, people say, "Oh, stress, is a killer." Yes, it is. Oh, yes, it is. It'll hurt you. And you taking in all those things that people are saying and keeping them in your head and in your heart and in your spirit, they're going to kill you. Believe it or not. You don't need it. Let it go. Let it go. You know, I get hurt. I sure do. And I have to just go. What do you young people say? Drop the mic. Just say something and drop the mic. Let it go. Once you get it out in the air and say, "Oh, that was ridiculous. She must have been having a bad day," or whatever. You got to be you, but at the same time, don't let someone else influence you to be something you're not. Does that make sense? I hope so. I have been sitting here for I don't know how long. I think y'all are ready for me to leave. So, rise and shine. There's my rooster. You know, you guys, I always have a rooster in hand. I just wanted to come on and tell you I'm okay. And it is hard, and it's, life is life, and I will continue to live it, because that's what we need to do. We need to live life, and I will embrace the good with the bad, and rejoice with, my family as I travel. You guys, I'm going on a plane. I'm going from Fresno. This time I won't be on a bus and then on a train and then on a plane. This time I'm going straight on the plane. So thank God for that. I'm reconnecting, so I think it's time for me to get off. I think it's telling me you got to get off. Okay. Bye. I love you so much. Thank you all for your messages, for your cards, for your love. Trisha, Christian, Haney, people that have been sending me cards, Antonia, just thank you so, so much. And I will be uploading videos with Connie when we get to Dallas. I love you. Bye, guys.